EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Tennessee Titans. Matt Prater, been around a long time, will get us started here. And off we go from Nashville. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Throwing to begin. It's Stafford. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. Well, we have a moment while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. The motion man is Nakua. Play action now for Stafford. That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Rams first down. On play action, it's Stafford. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. This throw right side is caught by Adams.
Complete to Devontae Adams. A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 3. They'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's going to have a Rams first down. It was 3rd and 3, and they picked up 6. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Here's 2nd and 9. They put Adams in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. He'll complete it to Adams. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Williams. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 10.
closer now. It is 2nd and goal. One more time for Williams. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, Rams.
For the extra point.
That his first touchdown of the new year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to... cap it off with a touchdown. That is a dream start for this offense.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hey, fix the eagle. Fix the eagle.
On play action, it's Ward. It's caught by Tyler Lockett. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And a throw right on the money for the former Miami quarterback, and it's a 1st down.
At the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Off the bootleg, it's Ward. Once again, right back to Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards. And another 1st down.
1st and 10.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
19 tight. 19 tight. Cowboy 80. Ready?
On 1st and 10, Ward. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, he creates great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Come on. Cowboy 80. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready?
From the gun, here's Ward. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there, and now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. Prater's kick is good. And the Titans are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. The motion man is Nakua. Stafford now on first down. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
So they're trying to get the ball out of the hand of the quarterback. That's the best way to slow down any good pass rush, but the accuracy and the run after catch is a critical part of the play. So when this ball is not thrown out in front, what they call the front shoulder pad throw, it makes it really hard for this slant route to get completed, and the ball's thrown so far behind him.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, L.A. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And you're one of the go-to guys on your team. I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Moving outside the pocket. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Stafford going to give it to Corum. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit. And
this one intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Titans are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
Like, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Off play action, it's Ward. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. Past midfield. Tony Pollard. And they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Prater, extra point is good. And the Titans are on top. It's now 10-7. So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. From the back line of the end zone, a surprise, he's bringing it out. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
first down throw for Stafford. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
The motion man is Nakua. Play action, Stafford. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run the toss. Here's Pollard. And he will score! Cody Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play. Raiders' extra point is good. And the Titans will get out in front 17-7. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. Now a first down throw for Stafford. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked up by Cody Barton. Stafford now to throw on first down. Nakua hauls it in. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. Out of the gun, Stafford. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
He was brought down at the 26. Brings up second down.
We are through 1. It's the Titans out to the early lead. We're back in Music City after this. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 1. To throw is Stafford. Moving to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
On third down, here's Williams. And they bring him down at the 23, but that will do just fine. Move the chains. First down picked up.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? The motion man is Nakua. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off. That's Samuel Womack. And the Titans are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. That is intercepted. Picked off by Quentin Lake. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
The shotgun snaps to Stafford. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2.
From the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in...
And he's in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Shorty got that body out of no time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side.
Ready? Go, check, go.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Shotgun snap for Ward. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Bronco 80.
Throwing on third down, Ward. And that is incomplete. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down. The Titans sending out their punt.
Punt formation for the Titans.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Off play action. It's Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Here's Stafford. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
2nd and 10. It's another run here for Williams. Williams, first down, and he's not done. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Stafford out quick to Adams. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They go play action with Stafford. Hauled in on the left by Nakua. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. They'll have to go the full 10 yards with first and goal. Stafford going to tap this one forward. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
So, of course, these plays are designed, Mike, to get big gains. But even though that's not the case here, what these plays do is they keep the defense off balance. They match up with their regular traditional run game. They match up with all their pre-snap motions and shifts. So it just adds a little eye candy and makes this defense, the second they take their eyes off the read, if they guess wrong, that's where the big plays come and complement offense. They seemingly did everything right defensively outside of the overall execution. They forced the quarterback to throw a contested ball in the middle of the field. They were able to get a hand on it, but it was all for naught. The pass still ends up in the arms of the intended target and leads to a nice game.
They'll try to run it with Williams. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal.
Like, alert! Hurry!
They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Kevin Winston. And the Titans are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth and goal. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. Check smash. Check smash.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. Good physical run. It will wind up as a gain of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Here we go. Check.
Play fake. Now Ward to throw. He's got it. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. First down, Stafford. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Second down, they need 3.
Hey, 22!
Stafford. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
At their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Out of the gun, Ward. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort that I can recall in a long time.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the gun, here's Ward. He's got his man. Complete to Iomanner. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw is Ward. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Ward to throw again. This is caught at 2. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They've shoved him backwards. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
2-yard line.
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Come on, come on. Cowboy 80.
Now it's Ward. He puts it up, and it's caught. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Titans. The tight end using the middle of the field. I got a tight end next to me who's caught 60 NFL touchdowns, knows how to operate down in those spaces.
And that was my favorite place to operate, Mike. I always had this rule: the closer you got to the middle of the field, the worse they got at defending the pass. So that's where I wanted to work, and that's where this guy was working and leads himself to a touchdown.
We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Stafford now on 1st down. He's going to look deep for Adams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. A Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They're going to go. It's Stafford. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go.
Play action. Ward. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Kobe Turner having a lot of success here early in the season. 2 sacks in the opener, and he's got another one here. On 2nd down, here's Pollard. And that's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
So you find yourself in 2nd and long. What you're thinking here as the play caller is just get this into a manageable 3rd down situation. But after that rush attempt and that big gain, they now find themselves in 3rd and short, which makes it nice. They can run or pass.
Going to try to pick up the first down with his own read. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Cody Ryan.
First and 10, and they give it to Pollard. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd
Here's a
and
2nd
12
and 12.
at the 44-yard line.
Go. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Here's Ward. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time. When you're around the ball on defense, good things are going to happen. And this is a great example. He's not able to secure the interception, but the next best thing is he gets his hand on the ball, and it falls harmlessly incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down. Ward will get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. And he will go all the way. Alvin Ridley, touchdown Tennessee. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Now Prater will tack on the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Returning is Tutu Atwell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the catch.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Punt team headed out for the Rams as he'll punt it away for the second time. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles.
Now Pollard. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard
From
line.
the 41, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Viking 18.
Throwing is Ward. This one brought in by Ioman. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down for Tennessee.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Braden Fisk. He gets into drop him for his 1st sack of the young season. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. On 1st down, Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
13 yards. 1st down, Rams.
Parkinson in motion. Now 1st down throw for Stafford. And that one incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience. There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
250. Hey, 22.
The motion man is Nakua. Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. That one into the hands of Atwell. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down. To the air again. Stafford. Open man. Downfield. It is Adams. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Los Angeles.
They'll come up here. 1st and 10. They run over center with Williams. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 6. On the handoff, this is Cora. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. The Rams punting unit coming out, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
16-yard line.
Running here, it's Pollard. The ball comes out. The Rams have it.
Every team in the league, they work on scoop and score, and they got the scoop part right. I'll tell you what, he had a lot of lead blockers out in front of him. They were trying to get their buddy into the end zone for 6, but he's going to come up just short. But his offense now trots on the field on the doorstep of the goal line in prime position to come away with 6.
Cora is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The extra point from Party is good. And the Rams are able to edge a bit closer. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Unlock Lions. Unlock Lions. Let's go now. Let's go.
Pollard. Finding room across midfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
33. And the Titans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's Ward. A throw on the move is caught. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 17 yards to gain there. That's good for a Titan 1st down. Now a handoff to Pollard. And he will score again. Tony Pollard. Touchdown Titans. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. And and make it a hat trick. That is his third rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On first down, it's Stafford. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. At the throw, Stafford. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Stafford now on second down. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you were just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
On first down, it's Ward. Going over the middle, this one is complete. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down for Tennessee.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Get up. 19.
Starts the 4th quarter, and it's a run by Pollard. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Gravity line. Right ball 80.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Back. 18 Cardinal. 8.
Out of the gun, Ward. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
On First and 10, Stafford. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Ready. 180. Hey, 70. 59. Omaha. Ready, move.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
He'll find his tight end. It's Colby Parkinson. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. Working out of the gun, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. Well, this would be something from an impossible distance. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. And now the punting unit will come on. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. First and 10 now from the 36.
Now
this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
let's go now. Go.
From the gun, here's Ward. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Darius Williams. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So often it just comes down to decision-making, and while you understand there's going to be ups and downs and ebbs and flows anytime you're dealing with a young rookie quarterback, the reality is he wants to play well here at home. Maybe he's pressing a little bit, but he wants his fans at his home crowd to be behind him and support him. That's going to come. That's going to be all in due time. But here today, he's got to worry about just play well and execute at the quarterback position. Everything else will take care of itself. So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Third down and 3. Back to throw is Stafford. And this ball incomplete on third down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's taken in. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Trying to get here from the 7-yard line, second down and goal. Stafford going to give it to Cora. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. Matthew Stafford. Touchdown, L.A. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Rams are able to cut into the deficit. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. We're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Okay, break.
They'll run the toss. Here's Pollard. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. The Rams use their third and final timeout. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Ward. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
He's going to look deep here, looking for Lockett. And he'll be taken down at the 30. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 42 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the handoff, Pollard. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 26. Brings up second down.
guys gon' stand inside. Shout to you and I vibe, take a few like Tupac. I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Going to the west side, give me side eyes. Ain't nobody got
Here we go. Start. Gravity line. Go.
On the ground, this is Kalo Mullings. And he's in. Kalo Mullings. Touchdown, Tennessee. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown. Prater, extra point is good. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Down, they go with Quora. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up 4th down. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. As he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This returnable from inside his own 40. Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here for the Titans. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season.